Hello everyone. Are we always asked short passages? Sometimes we also see lengthy passages. What do we do then? Do we read the entire passage in one go first and then jump to questions? What is your strategy? The best strategy is to read the first line or a few more lines until we register what is this passage discussing. Sometimes passages are also philosophical or personal. Look at this passage on the screen. Who do you think is this passage about? I must say that beyond occasionally exposing me to laughter, my constitutional shyness has been of no disadvantage. It's a personal note, Mahatma Gandhi's speech. If you are already a fast reader, you understand certain words are more important when reading a passage to focus on than other words. If you have practiced regularly, your mind will automatically show you pictures, maps, some words more prominently than other words. Today was the last class of intermediate batch, so I had an elaborate discussion on the passage that you see on the screen right now. And I'm giving you an idea as to how to look at lengthy passage and reach a certain stage where you choose which words are more important. Which words? Of course, you've heard nouns are important. What is this passage about? Is this passage about someone's hesitancy in speech or someone's ability to use words more economically? Economy, the economy of words. And if the economy of words is the focus of the passage, then in which context? In the context of writing and speaking. Where do you see that? And I can now give myself the certificate that a thoughtless word hardly ever escapes my tongue or pen. The other lines in this passage go on to support the same theme. When you do this passage at home, focus on the most important points. For now, my focus of the video is to help you understand one more thing about RCs, which is the direction statement. Now here, if I ask you to focus on question number one, try solving it on your own if you can, quickly. The author says that a thoughtless word hardly ever escapes his tongue or pen. Which one of the following is not a valid reason for this? Are you looking at options A, B, C, D? Most people believe that the answer should be from either B or C. He believes in the economy of words. He believes in restraining his thoughts. Some people also feel that this author has no intention of wasting his time. There are a few people who also believe that this person has hesitancy in his speech. What most people miss while choosing an answer or struggling to find an answer to this question is a very simple fact that sometimes questions have a negative argument, not a valid reason. So if you focus on words, directions in a question statement carefully, you will be able to conclude better and also faster. Now here in this case, I also showed to my class how sometimes we may ask questions on our own to ourselves while reading an option. He has no intention to waste his time. Does he have any intention to waste his time according to the passage? Yes or no? Yes, he has no intention to waste his time. Why? Because that may lead to unnecessary argument if he uses too many words in his speech or in writing and people misunderstand that. Second, he believes in the economy of words. We've seen that in the passage tag question. Does he not? He does. Third, he believes in restraining his thoughts. He says he does. He doesn't want to say everything that comes to his mind. He wants to filter, restrain some thoughts from being expressed. Fourth, he has hesitancy in his speech. Has he got? That you see in the beginning of the passage, and that also indicates that beginning of the passage says, earlier it used to be sometimes a problem. Occasionally, people will laugh at me. But in the second line, you see, now I see this hesitancy in speech as an advantage. However, hesitancy in speech is a verbal trap. It is not directly related to why a thoughtless word hardly ever escapes his tongue or pen. Why is it not directly related, or why is it not completely valid? Because it points to two characteristics. One, a personal limitation, which is the person is an introvert. A person is shy, and he is shy because he doesn't have confidence, or he is shy because he doesn't have enough words, vocabulary, or language to express his thoughts. Second, it can be seen as a positive part of his personality when he hesitates after having decided that he's not going to express everything that directly comes to his mind. Hence, because there can be two ways of looking at option D, it becomes less valid than the other three options. And you can choose that really fast only when you have registered in your mind the question statement. A lot of people miss this out. I hope this discussion was useful. While you watch this video, you realized paying attention to direction statements is equally important. I hope you're making this regular practice. Remember, discipline also is a great liberating force. So if you have that discipline, you're practicing passages regularly, CSAT regularly, and having a well-balanced approach, it will pay you in the long run. I wish you all the best. Thank you.